Tonight, after a vicious attack on the last Hysteria, Logan Legit looks to get revenge against Nick Depp. It's the last chance for the 3 Count Boys to win the WWA Tag Team Championships when they face the Trendkillers. In the main event, Stonewall finally gets his hands on Vanderpool in a steel cage match. And right now, we are kicking off the show with a WWA Championship match. Alexander Knight defends his newly won title against CCW. This is Hysteria.
Welcome to WWA Hysteria.
Get ready for a night of action. Another episode from the historic Evansville Veterans Memorial Coliseum. I am Greg Jackson, joined in the booth tonight by Colonel Harper.
You're welcome for being blessed with my presence for WWA Curtain Call.
Well, I don't know about that, but we are starting things off hot tonight as CCW makes his way to the ring. He's going to be facing the new WWA champion, Alexander Knight.
That's right, Drake Jackson. As you remember, at the end of our last WWA Hysteria, Alexander Knight walked away as the victor of Barbed Wire Massacre 4. And as a result, I believe we are in for a new era in the World Wrestling Alliance under the reign of Alexander Knight.
Alexander Knight on his way to the ring. We just talked about, Colonel Harper talked about how Alexander Knight is now the WWA champion after Barbed Wire Massacre 4. However, he was immediately challenged, or more so, Alexander Knight talked about how nobody in the locker room could compare to him, and CCW took umbrage and challenged Alexander Knight to this WWA Championship match here tonight.
That's right, CCW making like the Harry Potter character. I believe that's what you meant by umbrage. I don't know what that word means.
We've got a lot coming up tonight. We'll get into that here in a minute. But as of right now, let's go to Josh Mackey for the in-ring introductions.
Evansville, your opening contest and curtain call is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA Championship. Referee in charge once the bell rings is Alex Strausser. Introducing first, the challenger. He weighed in earlier this afternoon at 245 pounds. Evansville, this is the world-class kicker of ass, CCW! And now, Evansville, please welcome, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the reigning, defending WWA champion. He is the self-proclaimed greatest pure wrestler in the world today, the Cavalier Profiteer, Alexander Knight!
love lost from these fans for Alexander Knight, and CCW challenging for the WWA Championship tonight. But let me tell you something, Colonel. CCW, the owner of this company, the head of the company, that WWA Championship has eluded him for years. He last had it in 2016 and ended up losing it to Jordan Whitaker at Halloween Hell that year and has not held it since.
Well, let me tell you something, Drake Jackson. I don't know if you're aware of this, but CCW, I believe I had audio problems for a second. He has not done anything since he's come back. He weaseled his way back into being president of this company. And since then, what? He's done nothing to earn a title shot. He has booked himself in a championship match without deserving it.
CCW does not book himself in many championship matches. However, tonight, Alexander Knight made this challenge. It's not like CCW just took it.
It's not like he just took it?
Correct.
Look at this, not respecting the referee, telling both of them to break it apart. CCW should have been the bigger man.
These two have been here since the door opened at the World Wrestling Alliance. Longtime Hysteria viewers will know that they've been here for every episode of WWA Hysteria throughout the history. However, these two have only faced off 3 times in their entire career.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. This is only the 4th match between these two competitors, which is crazy to me because they have both been mainstays of the company for a very long time.
Alexander Knight taking a breather on the outside. CCW waiting to get this underway.
That's one thing that I like about Alexander Knight is he is not afraid to step outside, get a breather, regroup, overlook strategy. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why he came out on top from Barbed Wire Massacre. He never let himself get caught up in the moment. He never let himself just easily get swayed by these fickle fans that are now cheering it. They're cheering for CCW. I don't understand it. What has CCW done to deserve this level of love from the audience?
I think he's just stalling.
I think that this...
Oh!
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I thought that we were going to have a quick matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the night off with a WWA Championship match, and the action only gets better from here. Later on tonight, Logan Legit and Nick Depp are going to go one-on-one after the events of last episode of Hysteria, and also our main event, it's a cage match finally between Stonewall and Vanderpool. Big hip toss from CCW, clothesline ducked by Alexander Knight, another clothesline, and a big boot for good measure.
Again, knocking Alexander Knight to the outside. CCW might be in charge of this match, but that gives Alexander time to think about how he's going to attack CCW next. He could go after the back, which has had a series of problems. Oh, I need WCW to... Oh, no, he was...
Alexander Knight going for an elbow on CCW because he thought CCW had let his guard down enough, but it did not happen as CCW moved out of the way, and it looks like Alexander Knight might be begging off.
You know, it's crazy to me how little these competitors have wrestled each other in the past, and yet how much they know each other's moves.
Well, they've seen each other wrestle a lot. They've always been around each other since the backyard days before WWA was a quote-unquote legitimate promotion. And they've both... Oh, wait a second. CCW following Alexander Knight on the outside. Hard right hand and another one. Right hand now from Alexander Knight, and they're dueling strikes on the apron.
We got a John Williams duel of the fates.
Oh no. Big clothesline back into the ring. Sunset flip. 1, 2. Kick out from Alexander Knight.
I thought that was going to be it. We are just starting the reign of Alexander Knight. I know that we're nowhere near the end of it. Hard chop.
Alexander Knight did just win the WWA Championship on the last episode of Hysteria. You've got to think he'd be really disappointed to lose the WWA Championship, and that adds to his drive and determination against CCW here tonight.
Well, I'll also bring up that Barbed Wire Massacre match. I mean, that was one of the most brutal matches I have ever seen in person. The fact that Alexander Knight is back wrestling at all and didn't need to take any time off is astonishing in its own right.
Hard double hand chop from CCW into a snapmare. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Alexander Knight kicks out and a headlock applied by the world-class kicker of ass.
Pretty strong headlock. If I was Alexander Knight, I would try to shift my weight possibly to get out of it, which it looks like he's starting to do.
Referee Alex Strausser making sure that that does not slip into a chokehold. Alexander Knight powers out. Choke bomb from Alexander Knight sends CCW bouncing off of the mat. 1, over quick, 2, kick out. The crowd here chanting for CCW.
Is that what they were saying? I thought they were saying seen enough, as in they want to see other people wrestle Alexander Knight and not CCW.
Oh, come on. I don't know about that. How could they have seen enough? Like we mentioned earlier, this is only the 4th encounter between these two in what's probably been a decade of competition.
You make a fair point.
WWA Championship on the line. It's not the only championship on the line, as later tonight, the Tag Team Championships are on the line. Last chance the 3 Count Boys get at the Trendkillers. Of course, the 3 Count Boys winning #1 contendership on the last episode of Hysteria, and the Trendkillers defending against the newly named Super Stunt Squad. But right now, there is a WWA Championship match happening in the middle of that ring as CCW writhes in pain, and Alexander Knight just torques that leg.
It's crazy to me that we are opening the night with the WWA World Heavyweight Championship match. I mean, that just lets you know how much faith we have in the main event.
Not only that, but CCW is in charge of the match order at the show. And I believe he wanted to get this one underway. He was ready to really go at it with Alexander Knight in the last episode of Hysteria. After Alexander Knight won that Barbed Wire Massacre match against Josiah, talking smack and continuing to attack Josiah. He even tried to attack CCW with the championship belt to no avail.
He was trying to defend himself against an outsider. I mean, CCW wasn't involved in the match. I will point out, Alexander Knight keeps working over the leg. He keeps going to the leg. How do you think that's going to affect CCW with the powerbomb?
Yeah, CCW not only has the powerbomb, but a lot of power moves in his arsenal, and he uses those legs to stabilize himself. And, you know, attacking those legs is going to take that out of the equation completely. Oh!
And look, CCW already can't get back to his feet.
Yeah, CCW is really struggling out there. Oh, big stomp from Alexander Knight to the legs of CCW once again.
He's got him propped up in the corner. What is he going for now? He's
wrenching that arm, and he might be going for the nightmare. No! I don't think he had enough taken out of CCW to go for it. Ended up opting for a shin breaker instead.
I do like going for the shin breaker. That's some old school wrestling that I definitely appreciate.
Oh, and back to the leg after that shin breaker once again.
You know, much to your credit, you were mentioning it, CCW, all of his power moves, he's going to have to use his legs for it. So if you cut that leg out of the equation, I mean, it might just be a matter of time.
CCW still struggling to Alexander Knight. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
He's lined up for the powerbomb, and those legs come into the equation like we mentioned earlier.
That's right. CCW crippling under the weight of his own failures.
No, it's because Alexander Knight has been working over those legs all match.
Oh, that too, yes. I apologize, yeah.
Exactly what we've been theorizing the game plan is for Alexander Knight. As much as I hate to admit it, it's an okay game plan if he's trying to get ahead.
I'm surprised that Alexander Knight didn't come out wearing red.
Why is that?
Because he's a blood and he's going after a crip. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a 90s thing.
Oh, see, I wasn't born until 2003. But nevertheless, Alexander Knight and CCW battling it out in the corner. Hard right hand from the Cavalier Profiteer.
You know, I do love the Cavalier Profiteer just because I like rhymes and nicknames, but you know, I knew it was going to happen. I was just about to address. He's been so distracted by this crowd, and he's letting it get to the best of him.
Yeah, CCW lets Alexander Knight crash and burn in the corner and is able to get a boot up, knocking Alexander Knight off his game. Back elbow from CCW.
Nothing fair about that.
Big big spine on the pine. 1, 2, kick out.
That was a hell of a spine buster, or whatever the hell you just called it, but I'm honestly surprised he was able to get him up in the first place. I mean, CCW looks like he's been so damaged since the knee has been targeted by Alexander Knight.
Yeah, you got to think those tendons in the knee have been really stretched to their limit. The ACL and everything else in there.
I thought that was a test that you take in high school. ACL? Oh, sorry.
The crowd here 100% behind CCW. Chanting for CCW as both men return back to their feet. Punch is blocked. Another punch blocked. CCW answering with right hands of his own. Alexander Knight sent to the mat. Another punch.
See, if I was Alexander Knight, I wouldn't have tried to get into a striking contest with CCW.
Scoops him up. Scoop slam.
But look at how weak that scoop slam was. I think that's because he's been injured in this match.
Yeah, it's got to be those legs. We talked about how those power moves aren't very impactful if the legs are taken out of the equation. It was enough to get Alexander Knight off his feet, but you see him lose his balance there. Big cross body. 1, 2.
Oh my God, that was way closer than it should have been. Way closer than it should have been.
You know, we saw CCW earlier this year go out due to an injury as an attack at the hands of Vanderpool. And CCW recently winning back control of the World Wrestling Alliance, and he's gotten in phenomenal shape in that time off.
Well, he is in A shape, I can say that much.
CCW now wondering what it's going to have to take.
I would assume more wrestling moves. Usually be what I would go with.
He's struggling to his feet, but so is Alexander Knight. Both men have had so much taken out of them. Double knees to the face from Alexander Knight. Rebound. A second one. Oh my God, a power bomb! A power bomb!
No!
1, 2, 3. We have a new WWA champion.
WWA Champion, CCW!
What a way to kick off the night!
What just happened?
CCW is once again the WWA Champion. Alexander Knight with a reign of 1 month.
No, this can't be real. This can't be real. It cannot be happening.
CCW once again back on top of the throne here in the World Wrestling Alliance. Wow!
What a dark day for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, where do we go from here? I'll tell you where. We have a lot coming up tonight. Later tonight, Logan Legit takes on Nick Depp one-on-one. And in the main event, it's a steel cage match between Vanderpool and Stonewall. This is Hysteria.
Did you know that you miss over half of the WWA's exciting action by just watching online? Check out the World Wrestling Alliance when they come near you. Event info and ticket prices can be found on Facebook.com/WWAISNOW.
WWA Hysteria getting ready for triple threat tag team exhibition action. You see pretty powerful on the way to the ring on the last episode of Hysteria, ditching their manager Zachary Westinghouse that brought them together after Zachary Westinghouse inadvertently caused both of them to lose in separate singles contests at Halloween Hell. So now we get to see pretty powerful without their manager.
And I'm actually fascinated to see how this goes. I mean, I respect Zachary Westinghouse and everything that he's done, but I want to see what Tyler Hawkins and Jake Bravado are truly capable whenever they don't have a manager in their corner. Do you think they're going to be better or worse for wear for?
I don't know, because they have relied on that outside interference, that X factor that is Zachary Westinghouse for so long, but these two very formidable wrestlers, Tyler Hawkins, tag team specialist, Jake Bravado brings a power factor. They're going to be hard to beat. They're facing two other tag teams in this triple threat tag team contest as we await the entry of another team. Of course, if you're following us at facebook.com/WWAIsNow, you know who this is.
What in the name of 1984 is this music?
It is the newly crowned Super Stunt Squad.
What in 10 Shades of Hell is referee Devin wearing?
What do you mean, referee Devin?
He's right. I'm not going into this again. It's Devin. Devin.
That is Star
They're
Kid.
the same person.
I have not seen referee Devin all day.
You've not seen referee Devin. That is Devin.
That is Star Kid.
Devin shape, has the same tattoos, has the same stupid haircut. You're going to tell me that those are two different people?
Yeah, those are 100% two different people.
I hate you and everything that you stand for.
Well, Star Kid and Stuntman Mikey on their way to the ring. Referee Devin disappearing after taking a tandem pile driver.
Yeah, he disappeared out of existence, apparently.
On the last episode of Hysteria, and we haven't seen him since then.
And now we have this competitor. He, by the way, told me that he wanted to be billed from the far reaches of the galaxy. What does that mean?
That might be where he's from. We
from
don't know.
From the far reaches of the galaxy? Where's the far reaches of the galaxy? Is that like Litchfield, Kentucky?
I have no clue where this guy's from. He's an enigma. He's a complete mystery man. But one man who is not a mystery is the superstar, Ray Waddell.
He's Ray Waddell, you can call him the superstar. He'll put his elbow directly to a loser's jaw. Think you've seen the best? You ain't seen it all.
Ray Waddell on his way to the ring. We're about to see the tag team that has been known all around the area outside of the WWA as the different superstar Ray Waddell and Jordan Whittaker.
Now, I would like to point out something that's interesting to me is that the difference is the only one of these tag teams that didn't come out together. They both had to come out to their own separate theme music. Do you think that there's maybe they're not as tight of a team as everybody else? I know they have the experience, but after the time of wrestling as singles and having their own successes on their own, do you think that ego might come into play?
These are two people who are not very egotistical at all.
They're not egotistical at all?
I don't think so.
He recorded his own entrance music, calling himself boss.
That's actually not him.
Is that not him?
He does the second verse, but I will say shout out to John, Ray's friend, for recording that tag team or that theme music. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, one of the fiercest competitors in the squared circle today, Jordan Whittaker. At IWA Mid-South before, Jordan Whittaker and CCW, and they put a hurting on some people back there.
The only thing they put a hurting on is my eyesight anytime they're on my screen. These are the two ugliest human beings I've ever seen.
Well, they're two of the biggest single stars in the World Wrestling Alliance, so Lord only knows how well they'll work together. We saw them tag with another person in War Games a year ago, and they end up walking away with the victory. However, there's a lot you got to worry about in a triple threat tag team contest that you don't have to worry about in a normal tag team contest.
Why don't you run some of those things down, Rick Jackson?
Well, let me tell you something. Tyler Hawkins has been in multi-team tag team championship matches, and he's walked away with the victory before. He won the tag team titles with Logan Legit in a triple threat tag team contest.
He also won the tag team championships.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match. Introducing first to my left, they are the team of Tyler Hawkins and Jake Bravado. They are pretty powerful. And now, introducing for the first time together, the team of Stuntman Mikey and the farthest reaches of the galaxy, Star Kid. They are the Super Stunt Squad. And now, introducing the last team. They are the Man Bun Mastodon, the Southpaw Hotshot, Superstar Ray Waddell, and his tag team partner, Jordan Whitaker. Collectively, they are the Difference.
Let's just get this clear now. I'm gonna go ahead and speak for everybody in the room because everybody knows that the best tag team in this company should be competing for the tag team championships and not relegated to a match with a bunch of has-beens and a bunch of morons. But you know what? I'm feeling a little charitable tonight, so I'm gonna be in a good mood about it. Today is an international holiday. Today, on this very day, 27 years ago, the world changed forever. 27 years ago, the world got to be introduced to the essence of excellence, so I'm declaring today Jake Bravado Day.
It is Jake Bravado's birthday today.
And just like my Michigan Wolverines did to Ohio today, I'm gonna beat the piss out of the four of you. So Josh Mackey, do me the honors one last time and let these people know about what day it is.
I thought he was going to mention that it's Halloween.
Wait. We're not going to talk about what day it is. First off, I want to say that was a pretty good promo for a guy who's had Zachary Westonhouse talking for him with his hand up your ass like a puppet. But I don't know about Evansville, but I know about the difference, and we didn't come here to talk, bitch. Let's fight.
You heard Jake Bravado mention... Well, hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to let you all know that on behalf of the governor of the state of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, and on behalf of Michigan's victory over Ohio State today, that today, Saturday, November 27th, is hereby proclaimed as Bravado Day. Once again, please welcome all hail to the victor's valiant, Jake Bravado.
Hell yeah, we love Governor Gretchen. Don't let anybody kidnap you.
You know, pretty powerful are a testament to just what unity can be, because Jake Bravado, a Michigan native, Tyler Hawkins, an Ohio native, big Ohio State fan, but let Jake Bravado have the floor and conceded the victory to Michigan earlier.
I totally understand that. I mean, sometimes you just have to accept that some people have things that they can't change about themselves. I mean, nobody can really help being from Ohio.
You heard Jake Bravado say to Josh Mackey for one last time, I regret to inform the viewers at home, this is Josh Mackey's last episode of WWA Hysteria, as he is retiring to spend more time with his family. And I would like to personally thank Josh Mackey for all his hard work inside and outside of that ring. You can see him removing the entrance gear from ringside. That is one of his many jobs. He helps out with setup, with teardown.
He chops me in the chest. You seem to gloss over that.
Him and his father, Chuck, have been great mainstays, well loved here by fans and staff and wrestlers alike.
They attacked me.
And
they beat me up.
I know I'm not just speaking for myself when I say we'll miss you, Josh.
I mean, I'll miss stealing his hat. Nevertheless,
Ray Waddell.
Intense lockup between Ray Waddell and Stuntman Mikey. Here's the problem. Everybody keeps trying to go for lockups against Stuntman Mikey, but he's so damn big. I don't know what what your plan is, because you put him in a headlock and he's going to lift you.
Battle of strength between these two, and a headlock applied by the superstar onto Stuntman Mikey, the former stuntman who is now taking up a career in wrestling with this mysterious man. We don't even know if it's a man or if it's an alien, Star Kid.
I hate you. It is Devin Pointer. Referee Devin. It is the same person. Oh! Nobody ever wins with a headbutt. I don't know what these two were thinking.
We've got a lot more going on tonight. After this matchup, we have a women's match, Mercy versus Lizzie Six. And also the last chance Tag Team Championship match, 3 Count Boyz versus the Trendkillers.
They're going for the helmet again. You can't wear a helmet. You cannot, if the referee did not approve it ahead of time, you cannot have it in your attire. Does nobody read the damn rule book?
It is an article of clothing.
It is an article of clothing. It is a weapon.
It is not a foreign object.
It was made in another country. It's literally a foreign object.
Stuntman Mikey taking the helmet back from superstar Ray Waddell, and Pretty Powerful are taking advantage. Look out.
That's what happens when you turn your back to Pretty Powerful, you idiots. Now all hell is breaking loose.
Star Kid coming in to save the day off the ropes. Big clotheslines from Jordan Whitaker and Star Kid. Big splash in the corner from Jordan Whitaker, and this match is broken down. Ray Waddell and Stuntman Mikey still the legal men. Oh, they were both going for corner moves. Look at this. They cut each other off.
He's going back to the damn helmet again. It's a weapon. You can't use it in this match.
Stuntman Mikey has the helmet on. Oh! An assist from the superstar sends Stuntman Mikey into Tyler Hawkins, and a tag made to Jordan Whitaker.
Well, Tyler Hawkins isn't having children anytime soon.
The legal men now, Jordan Whitaker.
And Star Boy.
Star Kid? It's Star Kid.
I've been calling him Star Boy this whole time. God, I hate Devin.
This mysterious man showing up on the last episode of Hysteria.
It is Devin! Stop calling him mysterious!
Big atomic drop.
He has a Go Hard tattoo. It's Devin.
And Star Kid going for something else. Big back suplex.
Oh my God, that's a lot of strength. Where's the strength
from the local
referee Devin?
He was going for a pin, but Jordan Whitaker fights up and nails a jawbreaker. We don't know the experience level of Star Kid. Big hip toss by Jordan Whitaker. Ricky Steamboat-like arm drag, and now an arm lock applied.
That's what you get for bragging about Michigan. We're Wisconsin Badgers house.
Elbow to elbow, and now Ray Waddell tagged in by Jordan Whitaker, and he's winding up.
See, he wound up his arms, and that made the drop more effective. He got the momentum going before he came down.
Look at this, big scoop slam by Ray Waddell, sending Jake Bravado awkwardly down to the mat. Could be going for some assistance here, assisted moonsault. And a senton from the superstar.
Dropping all 520 pounds of Ray Waddell.
Yeah, combined weight between him and Jordan. Did you not hear Josh Mackey?
I was saying that was Ray alone. He's got a gut.
Oh! And a big chop to the back by superstar Ray Waddell.
He's also got hands.
And he's bringing Jake Bravado back up to his feet by the beard.
I was about to ask how he was lifting him.
You gotta think a win here could get them some serious eyes in the tag division, and you could get a tag team championship match in the future if you build some momentum.
Well, I want you to also consider the consequences of the tag match that we have later on, the 3 Count Boyz versus the Trendkillers. Not only is it for the tag team championship, but it is a last chance opportunity. that means that these teams aren't going to wrestle again after this. You're going to need new #1 contenders. Whomever comes away with the win on this episode of Hysteria, I mean, they're going to have a lot of momentum going in it, and they're going to have a good case to be the #1 contenders.
Splash, 1, 2, kick out. Triple threat tag team matches are especially dangerous for the team who do not have a legal man inside, because not only do you not have to get pinned like a normal tag match, you don't even have to be pinned as a member of a legal tag team.
That's true, but on the flip side of it, it also means you're not getting hit. Oh, that was good thinking by Jake Bravado. Get the leg out, and Tyler Hawkins following through with the clothesline.
Yeah, big clothesline from the man who is from the rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, and the tag team specialist, Tyler Hawkins.
I think Alan Freed would be a big fan of Pretty Powerful.
Who's Alan Freed?
Alan Freed, he's the guy that came up with rock and roll. It's why Cleveland is considered the rock and roll capital of the world. I thought you knew that.
No, I thought Scott Stapp invented rock and roll. Anyway, here comes Tyler Hawkins with a big bulldog off the ropes rebound. 1, 2, kick out. Jordan Whittaker trying to get that tag off, and Tyler Hawkins able to isolate him.
Tyler Hawkins probably wants to get a little bit of revenge against Jordan Whittaker after being speared out of his shoes at the last Hysteria.
That's true, that was pretty funny. Oh wait, Tyler Hawkins able to smooth himself out of the way. Oh,
he just hit a Hurricane Rana? Is he gonna hit a 619?
No way!
What's the area code for Michigan? He hit a 920.
All the way from the West Coast. 1, 2. Kick out by Jake Bravado.
All the way from the Lake Michigan coast. God, I love Jake Bravado. The excellence of execution, or whatever dumb nickname he was.
Jake Bravado now in the driver's seat with Jordan Whittaker as the legal man.
Very lucha-inspired hair pull. I like that. Now, if I'm Jake Bravado, I first of all think I'm coming away with a victory in this match. I was going to ask you what move he thought he was going to hit next, but he tagged in Tyler Hawkins.
Pretty powerful, are masterful at completing frequent tags to keep themselves fresh. 1, 2, and that's that tag team experience from Tyler Hawkins.
It's honestly the best course of action. You know, you cut down your risk of injury, you cut down your risk of somebody getting blown up and running out of air. It's a good way of doing it. I mean, look at this right now. They're just wearing down Jordan Whittaker. You could tag Jake Bravado in and just go for another headlock, and then eventually he's not going to have any air left.
Tyler Hawkins draining the life out of Jordan Whittaker. We could see a tap out right here. Wait, side headlock applied by Tyler Hawkins. That is the patented headlock from Tyler Hawkins. Big double hip toss onto the knees from Pretty Powerful. Oh, and bringing him back down. Stretching him out across that knee.
Oh, he's going to stretch him.
1, 2. Kick out by Jordan Whittaker. Jordan Whittaker has to get a tag not only to Ray Waddell, but he could get a tag to either member of the Super Stunt Squad.
Now that is true, but now here's the question: do strikes count as tags?
I don't believe so.
I just
don't
thought
believe
about
Ray
this.
Waddell.
You can't tag in both members of the same team, anyways.
Right.
Oh my God! Look at
the strength.
Oh
my God!
All of Tyler Hawkins' hip just came down right on Jake Bravado's face.
Oh, and Jordan Whittaker's going for a tag against Ray Waddell, but Ray Waddell's been knocked off the apron. He needs to tag one of the members of the Super Stunt Squad. And he does.
He tags in Starboy Devin.
He tags in the mysterious Star Kid to the skies. Big clothesline. Big head scissors from this new competitor.
Very good lucha thingy.
Big DDT.
Star Kid's all fired up. I mean, Devin is not calling him Star Kid. And he hits a
stunner. What is Star Kid thinking? He tags in Stuntman Mikey. Can Stuntman Mikey put him away?
I don't think it's a matter of can he. It's a matter of what. Stop Mikey.
Mikey does have momentum when he starts going.
Mikey is like
it's
a
like
train.
a runaway train, yeah.
Yeah, I see. We were both listening to Soul Asylum. So that was a song from the 90s. And he's about to squash Tyler Hawkins. And there's only one man left. I wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah, Stuntman Mikey's like a house of fire in there. Catching his breath. He's lined up against Jake Bravado.
Oh my God!
Big splash in the corner.
Look at all this carnage. I don't even know who's legal anymore.
Oh! It was too much for Mikey.
See, that was the thing that we were talking about. Mikey is a big, strong competitor, but the problem is Mikey can get worn down easily. Oh no, you're not thinking. Uh-oh. Pretty powerful, signing him up. Oh my God, they just slammed referee Devin right into Stuntman Mikey.
Yeah, a little bit of a forced assist. And the difference are in there, trying to make a difference.
I feel very indifferent about them, to be honest. Their entrance music should have been The Difference is the Difference by Dr. Dre. Oh no, you don't think.
Oh my God! Dive from Ray Waddell onto Pretty Powerful.
Oh, now it's
What's Jordan Whittaker doing? Over the top rope onto all of the people down below.
Everyone's laid out. And what is this? What is referee Devin doing?
Not everyone is laid out. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a man we don't know the identity of.
Star Kid coming crashing down to earth.
No way. No way!
I don't think this is a smart idea. We're gonna it's gonna cause a tectonic shift.
Mikey might be busting out the patented 630.
Mikey going up to the heavens.
No way!
He's gonna strike Mantle.
Oh.
Okay, he's back up. Never mind. No, he's not. Oh!
Wow!
God is my witness. Nobody's left standing. They're broken in half.
He calls it the shooting star press. Not because it's a shooting star press, but because it's like being hit with an actual shooting star.
You have to wonder how much that actually took out of Stuntman Mikey, though.
Stuntman Mikey now tagging in. Different corner, still holding the tag rope though.
Tagging in Starboy.
Star Kid with a huge drop kick to the temple. 1, 2, broken up by Tyler Hawkins in just the nick of time.
Tyler Hawkins, being the tag team specialist that he is, he knows when to come in and break up a tag. The question is how do Pretty Powerful get back in charge of this contest?
Oh, look at this. He could be lining up for the Unprettier, and he does it.
It's just as effective against a not pretty opponent.
1, 2.
Oh, my God.
Star Kid kicked out of the Unprettier. I don't know what to say.
Of all people to kick out of the Unprettier, I wouldn't expect referee Devin to be able to do it.
Well, it's the inhuman ability. And a tag made to superstar Ray Waddell. I think Star Kid wanted to finish this one off.
Do you think?
Oh, look at this, Tyler Hawkins. Unprettier.
Oh, no. Where's Jake Bravado going? Viva la Raza! Unos!
2!
Oh, my God!
My gosh, Jordan Whittaker able to spear Jake Bravado into the pile, breaking up that pinfall.
Jake Bravado building up ahead of steam.
Oh my God!
To the outside!
Jake Bravado sent to the outside onto everyone.
Oh my God!
And flying knees from Tyler Hawkins. Rolling elbow ducked. Dropped right on his face. 1, 2. Kick out from Ray Waddell.
What is it going to take to end this matchup?
Tyler Hawkins is asking himself the same thing. What does he have to do?
Well, it looks like Tyler Hawkins is going up to the high rent district.
He's got to be thinking those double knees again. No, Jordan Whittaker cuts him off.
Oh no, do you think the difference is setting up?
No way, no way. Oh! Gorilla press pile driver, 1, 2, 3. The difference is made. Jordan Whittaker and Ray Waddell walking away with a tag team victory in this triple threat match. What a showing from all three teams.
What a contest, Drake Jackson. I honestly can't take anything away from any of the teams involved.
Yeah, what a great match. But that's not the only tag team action that we have tonight, because the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, the 3 Count Boyz, will be fighting the Trendkillers for the WWA Tag Team Championships. This is Hysteria.
We interrupt this programming to talk to you about a kick-ass podcast that you should be listening to. Hello, WWA Multiverse. It is myself, Colonel Harper, and I know some of you have been asking, Colonel Harper, what do you do in your spare time to be able to afford such beautiful Rolex watches? Well, believe it or not, I am the lead producer of a program called The Colonel Cast. Podcast available on all streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. On our show, we've interviewed musicians, artists, poets, and even superstars from the World Wrestling Alliance, including Munchie and even Cortland Moore and Michael Caden of the Trendkillers. So make sure to subscribe to our show and hear news of Season 5 coming soon.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. Mercy on her way to the ring. We want to take you back to a live WWA show here recently. The People's Temple assaulting Nick Willis, taking him out for the near future, and Mercy focusing her attack on Lizzie Six. Leading to this match here tonight, and for the first time in years, it is an all-female contest in the World Wrestling Alliance. Mercy going one-on-one with Lizzie Six right now.
Now here's the thing that I got to bring up. Mercy, I mean, we know that she has been vicious in the past. How do you think she's going to fare against somebody like Lizzie Six, who has more experience than her?
I don't know. We haven't seen Mercy in too many matches. Lizzie Six, clearly beloved by the fans and also a former WWA champion.
That's right. Billed from the syphilis clinic, I believe. Lizzie Six. That's not my best one.
The Marauder accompanying Mercy to the ring as well. Fellow People's Temple members. Speaking of the People's Temple, we understand that Jones has a few words to say here later tonight, talking about how he has an upcoming triple threat match defending the national championship at the next WWA live show bonus track in Eddyville, Kentucky. Jones is going to defend the national championship against Jordan Whittaker and Stonewall. Let's go to Josh Mackey for the ringside introduction.
Evansville, the following contest at curtain call is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first to my left, she is accompanied to ringside by Solomon and Marauder. Representing the People's Temple, this is Mercy. Evansville, please welcome and make some noise for the First Lady of WWA, Lizzie Six.
Hey, Drake Jackson. What is Lizzie Six's favorite place to get pizza?
I don't know.
It's Pizza Slut. It's not my best one, but either way, I'm looking forward to this contest, mostly because I know that Mercy, I believe she is outrunning a murder conviction. I believe she's wanted for murder. She stabbed the guy to death with a spork back in 2013, if I understand correctly.
I don't believe that for a second.
But nevertheless, this is going to be an interesting contest, seeing the veteran Lizzie Six against the young upcomer Mercy. Mercy immediately going for the behind the back attack. She Pearl Harbored her.
This is the second women's match in World Wrestling Alliance history. The first one a few years ago, Charlie Cruel versus 2D Lynn Ramsey, and both of their careers have really taken off. Charlie Cruel recently appearing on AEW programming, 2D Lynn Ramsey moving on to the NWA. You gotta wonder what this is gonna do for the careers of these two women.
Oh my God, Mercy, I thought that this was going to be all Mercy, but Mercy is being taken advantage of with these arm drags.
Yeah, 2 arm drags into a headlock by Lizzie Six, and she's looking for a submission already. Solomon of the People's Temple also accompanying Mercy to ringside.
Do you think having the People's Temple at ringside is going to give Mercy an advantage in this contest?
I don't know, because they do tend to give each other the advantage whenever other contests are happening. We've seen Mercy give the advantage to Solomon and Marauder in tag team contests. We've seen them definitely interfere and even help Jones win the national championship. Big kick to the face of Mercy.
I hate to give Lizzie Six any credit, but the fact that she managed to stop herself against the ropes and made Mercy run at her so she could get a big boot in, that was honestly veteran technique.
Yeah, Mercy going to the outside, catching a breather.
Trying to get some distance between her and the former WWA World Heavyweight Champion. That's correct, right? Lizzie is former WWA World Heavyweight Champion?
Yes, she beat Alexander Knight for the championship, and earlier tonight, Alexander Knight beaten for the WWA Championship again, this time by CCW.
Jumping her on the top rope. Great strategy by Mercy. I mean, if your opponent is going to be that easily distracted, you might as well take advantage of it.
We hope to get some words from CCW and Alexander Knight at backstage at some point tonight. Follow us on social media at WWAISNOW on Instagram and Twitter, at WWAISNOW1 on TikTok, and Facebook.com/WWAISNOW to find out what the future holds for both of those competitors and everyone else on the roster, really.
Now, if I was referee Alec, I don't know if I would be telling Mercy to abide by the 5-count rule, because she's definitely capable of murder.
Yeah, but Marauder could absolutely stop cheating behind the referee's back.
He's been nothing but faithful.
The Marauder showing that he will not stoop to. There is not a low he won't stoop to.
Well, the People's Temple have friends in low places.
Big splash. Big bulldog by Lizzie Six.
It looked like Mercy was trying to reverse her way out of it, but didn't have time to.
You gotta think Lizzie Six wants revenge for her fallen tag partner, Nick Willis, as well.
That's right, Solomon taking Nick Willis out back in Owensboro.
Oh, headlock takeover by Lizzie Six, sending Mercy straight to the mat.
Now, Mercy doesn't have the wrestling experience that Lizzie Six does, so she's gonna have to get creative with some of her reversals.
Well, she went with an eye rake, and now she's met with a forearm.
What do you think? Mercy could be thinking 619? No, we gotta save that for later.
Mercy's got Lizzie Six in that middle rope, and now she's backing her up into the corner.
Knows to cut her down to size.
Oh, hard punch by Mercy.
Mercy doing the People's Temple salute. Although you gotta wonder, all this time taunting, I mean, you know, it was exactly what I was about to say. It was giving Lizzie Six time to recover.
Apparently not enough time to recover as Lizzie Six is sent to the outside. Mercy mouthing off with the referee, and the Marauder's back at it on the outside.
The Marauder is back at what? It doesn't matter. It's only cheating if you get caught.
He just bounced Lizzie Six's head off the ring apron like a basketball.
I believe Lizzie Six tripped.
I don't believe so. Come on. And now Mercy sending him out, sending Lizzie, out the other side. And now Solomon assaulting Lizzie Six as well. Oh, and her head once again off the apron.
Yep, tripping again. As we do know, Lizzie do be tripping. Oh, Mercy's setting up for a suplex.
Blocked by Lizzie Six. Lizzie Six is fighting it off.
reverses it into a
DDT.
DDT. Gotta wonder how much is left in Lizzie Six yet. I mean, it looks like she's trying to tap out.
I don't think she's tapping out. She is clearly rallying the fans behind her like she's rallying some troops. Oh, big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Uh-oh. Uranagi. 1, 2. Kick out by Mercy.
I'm a what?
A Uranagi.
Oh, okay.
It is an arm trap slam. Impacts the back. Fireman's carry by Lizzie Six. What's she thinking here?
Oh, she managed to get her with an attitude adjustment, but I don't know if she's gonna... Wait a second, do you think she's gonna go up to the top rope? She seems to be setting Mercy in position for something.
Lizzie Six could be going for that patented moonsault. Wait a minute, Marauder. Marauder's got her. He pulls her out of the way. Lizzie Six comes crashing and burning.
Look at the ring awareness by the young rookie.
One, two, three.
There you go.
The winner of this contest, Mercy.
As Cannonball Adderley would say, this contest was all mercy, mercy, mercy.
Well, Marauder talking to Mercy on the outside. He is 100% responsible for this victory for Mercy. Stick around because coming up next, it is the last chance Tag Team Championship match. The Trendkillers defending against the #1 contenders, the 3 Count Boyz. This is Hysteria.
We here at the World Wrestling Alliance would like to thank Forthright for allowing us to use their song Hit the Floor as the official theme of WWA Hysteria. Check out their music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, or wherever you get your music. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/forthrightband, Twitter at forthrightmusic, and on YouTube by searching Forthright.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. The 3 Count Boyz making their way to the ring. Tag Team Championships on the line. On the last episode of Hysteria, we saw the 3 Count Boyz beat the People's Temple for #1 contendership, as well as the Trendkillers retaining the WWA Tag Team Championships, leading to this match tonight, and it is the last chance for both of these teams. It is the last chance for the 3 Count Boyz to possibly defeat the Trendkillers for the tag team titles. And it is the last chance for the Trendkillers to successfully defend the tag team titles against the 3 Count Boyz.
I have to tell you, from an outside perspective, it's honestly a damn shame that this is a last chance contest, because both of these teams, in my opinion, have been carrying the World Wrestling Alliance for this past year. I mean, as much as I don't want to say positive things about the 3 Count Boyz, they're a pretty damn good team. And they know how to hold themselves in a fight.
I agree.
And I think the only team I know of in professional wrestling today who is better than the 3 Count Boyz are the tag team champions who are coming to the ring right now, the Trendkillers.
The Trendkillers, 2-time WWA Tag Team Champions, the current WWA Tag Team Champions, been very dominant, winning the Tag Team Championship Chase Tournament earlier this year for the WWA Tag Team Championships, defeating the 3 Count Boyz in the finals. An argument could be made that the Trendkillers had an easier time in that tournament thanks to their underhanded tactics, while the 3 Count Boyz had a very, very grueling time in that tag team tournament.
All that matters is wins and losses, and who is currently the holders of the Tag Team Championships. It's the Trendkillers. Doesn't matter who had harder opponents, didn't matter who abided by the rules. The Trendkillers are the Tag Team Champions, and will hold those belts for a damn long time.
There they are, the WWA Tag Team Championships. They're on the line in this contest, as we mentioned.
See, I'm fascinated to see what's going to happen in this contest because I feel like this entire year, no matter what, it has come down to the 3 Count Boyz versus the Trendkillers.
Evansville, the following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a last chance tag team match for the WWA Tag Team titles. If the 3 Count Boyz do not emerge victorious, they no longer get the challenge for the tag team titles. With that being said, introducing the challengers. They are the team of Munchie and MK Swift. They are the 3 Count Boyz. And introducing the reigning, defending WWA Tag Team Champions, the team of Cortland Moore and Michael Caden, the Trendkillers.
As I was saying, Drake Jackson, I feel like this entire year the Tag Team Championships have always come down to the 3 Count Boyz and the Trendkillers. From the other guys splitting up and Munchie finding a new friend and a new tag team partner, and unfortunately the guy that used to carry my bags around with MK Swift. And the fact that the Trendkillers, no matter what, I feel like they are always the standard bearer when it comes to tag team wrestling in this company. I feel like we are watching 2 of the best teams of our generation face off against each other. At least of my generation. You're a little older than me.
Well, referee Devin Pointer in this matchup. The first time we're seeing referee Devin Pointer tonight.
Will you stop?
No, that's definitely referee Devin Pointer. That's the first time we've seen him tonight.
He is scouting this tag team contest. He's in a tag team himself. It's Star Kid or Star Boy or whatever his dumb name is.
I haven't seen him tonight at all.
I hate you. That's all. I'm going to replace you with WrestleMania.
Nonetheless,
I'm going to replace you with Hawkins. He's the more charismatic of the 2 of you.
Referee Devin Pointer checking both of these tag teams for weapons.
It's probably a good idea. I feel like Munchie always has, he probably has like Cheetos stuffed somewhere in his singlet that he's going to try to use.
I mean, we've seen him use them before. MK Swift got a lot of heart.
You know, he does, and as much as I want to rip on MK Swift, and don't get me wrong, I will, because MK Swift is a big dumb idiot. It has honestly been a pleasure watching him wrestle this year and watching him get much smarter as a competitor. I mean, he's paced himself. He's managed to pull out some big-time victories over very difficult opponents. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, he wrestled the former WWA Heavyweight Champion back in Eddyville a couple of weeks ago, and it was a very close contest. I thought that we were going to walk away with a different champion. Getting a little bit of distance right now and trying to shake off some of the nerves of this contest. You know, the 3 Count Boyz, they're former champions, and we had mentioned that they held the championships for what was one of the shortest tag team title reigns in this company's history. And you know, I know that it got under their skin. I mean, that's embarrassing. And these boys, they know that it's embarrassing, and they know that it's not the caliber of what they're usually able to pull off. And that's why I think that they're going to be more driven than usual to try to win the tag team championships back tonight. And unfortunately, like always, they will come up short against a much better team in the Trendkillers.
Oh, Cortland Moore pie-facing MK Swift and going back to his corner for safety. MK Swift trying to get in there.
MK Swift knows better than that. See, in the past, he would have gotten in the ring and tried to run after Cortland Moore. obviously would have been the referee holding back MK Swift, and then it would be a 2-on-1 situation against Munchie. You know, I don't want to give any credit to MK Swift, but he is getting smarter as a wrestler. But I have to wonder if any of it matters, because no matter what, at the end of the day, they might have improved, they might have gotten better, but they are still wrestling the Trendkillers. Michael Caden and Cortland Moore. Michael Caden just taken off his feet with a shoulder tackle.
Oh, atomic drop from Munchie. And a drop kick to the knee.
This is all Munchie. He's building up a head of steam.
Yeah, drop kick to the side of the head. 1, 2, kick out. WWA Tag Team Championships on the line.
Munchie going back on the attack. He's not giving Michael Caden any time to recover.
Yeah, Michael Caden with a kick low and a forearm to Munchie. Neither man really needing to get a tag off right now yet in this contest. Big neck breaker from Munchie. 1, 2.
I do like that he keeps going for the quick pins, because he knows that it takes a lot of energy to be able to kick out against those, especially if you put all of your weight on their shoulders like he did with that last one. He's trying to wear down the Trendkillers so that they can't kick out as easy.
Low kick, not really effective, but that chop block is effective. And Michael Caden's chopping Munchie down like a tree.
A very rotund tree.
Oh!
Trying to hyperextend the knee while they're at it.
Michael Caden working over that leg. Tag made to Cortland Moore, but Cortland Moore hops off the apron.
He's going for it.
He scoots past our cameraman and continues to work over the leg of Munchie.
Oh, you don't think?
Oh!
Both legs while they're at it.
Yeah, both legs torqued in that unnatural position by the Trendkillers, and once again, Cortland Moore back on the attack.
And I want you to keep in mind, this is what I was talking about with how good the Trendkillers are and how smart they are as competitors. Where is Munchie stuck? He is as far as he could possibly be from his corner while still being in the ring. That's some good ring IQ. They know that they don't want the fresh man in, so they're just going to wear down Munchie, and they are going to keep him in their corner for as long as they possibly can.
Michael Caden with the tag rope, waiting to get a tag off from Cortland Moore, but Cortland Moore still draining that leg of Munchie, and referee Devin Pointer has to step in, and Michael Caden behind the referee's back.
Listen, it's only illegal if you get caught.
I don't like that philosophy, and I don't think that's how most people think.
Well, you can ask a jury about that.
Cortland Moore still viciously attacking that leg of Munchie. Munchie's crawling. Cortland Moore able to cut him off.
He knows to cut the ring in half, though, and pushes MK Swift down from the apron. MK Swift was going to rush back into the ring, but he had a chance to get his wits about him. Keeps this from becoming a 2-on-1 situation. In the meantime, Cortland Moore is still wearing down Munchie. You got to wonder, if you're the Trendkillers, I've seen the Trendkillers end their matchups in a few different ways. You know, they have a few different moves that they have gone with in the past. If you were the Trendkillers, what would you try to set up for to take out the 3 Count Boys?
I'm not sure.
I would probably go for the atomic drop roll-up. That's what usually works for me.
Oh, that's worked for you before.
Well,
yeah, I saw your one match. Boot to the face from Cortland Moore.
Regular one-on-one, I would beat Tony's ass.
1, 2, not enough to put down the 3 Count Boys.
Look at Cortland. He's immediately going back on the attack. Grabs the arm, tries to get some control over the shoulder, but Munchie's fighting back.
Yeah, Cortland Moore not letting up on the attack.
Oh my God! Both men managed to get kicks of their own, but Munchie might have taken just as much out of himself. I mean, we've seen that leg get worked over the entire match. And this crowd is chanting 1, 2, 3. They want to see MK Swift get in the ring. Both men close to their corners.
Yeah, referee Devin Pointer administering that count. Tag made to Michael Caden, and Munchie unable to get the tag. Wait a sec. Tag made to MK Swift, the fresh man. Oh!
And that's the problem. strategy through. He tripped up on the top rope.
Well, that's why they call it high risk, high reward. He got a little too eager in there, and it's too much as MK Swift fights off both members of the Trendkillers.
MK Swift saw that they were going to go for a double team match to take both men out.
Big leg lariat from MK Swift. Punch to the back. Whoa!
Going to the heavens.
Height from MK Swift. Over Michael Caden, low kick. Up the ropes goes MK Swift. Oh, and a punch to the back of the knee from Michael Caden. It's MK versus MK battling in the corner.
Very good. I like the MK Ultra match that we have up here. Looks like the swifter of the MKs managed to knock down Michael Caden.
Yeah, he's up on the second rope as Michael Caden tries to fight him off. Michael Caden meeting him up in the high rent district. Not a good position for either man to be in.
Do you think he's going to be able to hit the...
Yeah, he's got him put for a superplex, and there it is. A regular suplex hurts a lot. But from that height, it's way more dangerous for both men involved.
Yeah, it's not just a suplex, it's a superplex. I'm gonna call every suplex for the rest of the night a regular suplex.
Both Trendkillers back to their feet. MK Swift has got a lot taken out of him. Look at this, they could be setting up for the Trendkiller. No, MK Swift reverses it. Meeting of the minds. Big Hurricane Rana sends Cortland Moore off his feet. Disorienting that member of the Trendkillers.
Oh my God!
Poison Rana onto MK Swift.
Poison Rana, but MK Swift needs to get a tag in. I mean, I think he's been too worn down.
1, 2. Not enough to put down Michael Caden. Munchie's still on the outside recuperating from all of that damage to his legs.
If you're MK Swift, I know that it's very disheartening whenever your offense gets cut off the way that it did, but he can't let too much of that go to his head. He needs to get back on the attack, which it looks like he's doing with Munchie.
Look at this, Cortland Moore's in. Double axe handle to Munchie's back. He sends Munchie into the corner. Michael Caden sending MK Swift into the opposite corner. What's Cortland Moore thinking? He's up on the middle rope.
Going up to the second rope.
No! Munchie cuts him off. We've got a lot of action going on in opposite corners.
What do you think they could be planning? Gringo Cutter!
Oh! Panama Sunrise from MK Swift.
And everyone's down. You gotta wonder how much that took out of everybody involved. This crowd is cheering for the 3 Count Boys, but they got to be able to make it to their feet first.
Referee Devin Pointer administering that 10 count. Who's even the legal man at this point?
Why don't you ask Starboy that?
Well, I would ask Star Kid, but he disappeared into the night once he got backstage.
I hate you, but it doesn't matter. Fists are being thrown. Munchie's going after Michael Caden. MK Swift is going after Cortland Moore.
Cortland Moore sent out on the apron by MK Swift. High kick from MK Swift. Off the ropes, Michael Caden follows Munchie in.
Oh no, he's gonna set up for the squared compass DDT! Squared compass DDT! Michael Caden's out! MK Swift, he's gonna go up to the top!
What does MK Swift have in mind?
Oh,
double stop!
Double stop, that has to be it!
1, 2, 3! We have new tag team champions!
Your winners and new WWA Tag Team Champions, the 3 Count Boys!
The 3 Count Boys have won the WWA Tag Team Championships in their last chance.
You know, I have to tell you, Drake Jackson, I don't believe in a lot of what the 3 Count Boyz stand for. I hate their attitudes, I hate their cockiness, but you know what? Damn it, they deserved it. They earned those tag team championships back.
Coming up later tonight in our main event, it is a steel cage match, Vanderpool versus Stonewall. This is Hysteria.
Be sure to follow the World Wrestling Alliance online. You can find updates, event info, and more at facebook.com/WWAISNOW. Also, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at WWAISNOW. Full shows and more video content can be found at youtube.com/WWAISNOW. Also, the WWA is now on TikTok. Find us at WWAISNOW1.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. The WWA National Champion Jones coming out to discuss the triple threat match happening at Bonus Track. For tickets, event info, and more, go to facebook.com/WWAISNOW. We will cover this event. However, it will not be a full episode of Hysteria here on youtube.com/WWAISNOW. Jones making his way to the ring, and apparently he has some thoughts on the upcoming National Championship match.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure what Jones has to say to us, but what I do have to say about Jones is he has been a dominant champion so far. Successful defense back in Owensboro, and he, ever since he won the belt back from Logan Legit, I don't see him dropping it anytime soon.
Well, he won it on the last episode of Hysteria in that classic match against Logan Legit with the help of Nick Depp, with Nick Depp's assistance. Nick Depp with that Ultimate Opportunist contract. Jones has got to have eyes in the back of his head. That's how he got the national championship the first time.
First off, I don't give a damn about him leaving. No one cares. I am the fighting national champion that this company deserves. I can tell you right now, Logan Legit never fought that much to keep this belt. Here in a few weeks, I gotta defend this thing again against Jordan Whitaker and Stonewall in a three-way. But let's make this interesting. I am gonna defend this again tonight. So give me 2 people and I'm gonna defend this belt once again.
Wow. Jones is booking himself in a triple threat match here tonight as a warm-up.
He's calling for anybody. Oh, and look at who's answering the challenge.
All right. It's Dakota France.
All the way from the kids' table.
Oh, come on.
Listen, he's short. He's aware of it.
Dakota France on the last episode of Hysteria, walking away with a victory over Jake Bravado in one-on-one competition. Thanks inadvertently to Zachary Westinghouse, who we discussed earlier, pretty powerful, is kicked out of the WWA, and I guess Dakota France has something to say.
He knows how to speak.
Oh, wait a second, here comes the second challenger. It's the devil himself, Josiah.
Look at this crowd's going nuts for Josiah.
Josiah fresh off losing the WWA Championship in a brutal Barbed Wire Massacre Match in the main event of the last episode of Hysteria, but still willing to take on the challenge of a triple threat match. That says a lot about him.
I gotta be honest, I'm kind of surprised that Josiah's here in the first place. I mean, we mentioned the effects on Alexander Knight, and they were tenfold on Josiah. I mean, Josiah back in Owensboro had a matchup against, he had a match against the Marauder, and he was barely able to walk away from that contest in the first place.
You gotta think whoever can win this national championship triple threat will move on to defend against Jordan Whitaker and Stonewall.
This impromptu three-way dance is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWA National Championship. Introducing first, challenger number 1 to my left, weighing in at 185 pounds, Dakota Prince. Our next challenger weighed in earlier today at 179 pounds, and he is accompanied to ringside by the Queen. Evansville, bow down to the devil himself, Josiah! And weighing in at 215 pounds, representing the People's Temple, he is the reigning, defending WWA National Champion, Jones!
You know, not too many people would take on an impromptu three-way, but Jones is taking on two. This is the first of 2 three-way matches he will be involved in with that national championship, of course, assuming he moves on.
If there's anything that we know about Jones, he is not scared of a three-way. And I think he has won over both of these competitors he's in the ring against. I mean, not just on size alone, in which he's about even with Josiah, but Dakota France, I think, needs a stepladder if he wants to get any offense in against him.
Oh, would you stop?
Listen, he's close to the ground. He's subterranean.
Referee Devin Pointer in charge of this match. Looking to get this underway. Jones thinks he could probably just sit this one out, but he might not want to do that too much, as you don't have to be involved with the pinfall to lose the championship in this situation. He's more than happy to let these two fight each other. Big right hand, another big right hand. Josiah goes low with that knee strike.
Well, I mean, every knee strike from Dakota France is going to be low. It's because he's short.
Off the ropes goes the devil himself. Josiah able to catch himself and send Dakota France to the outside. Oh! You know, Jones put himself in that position, and I bet he's regretting it right now.
Jones knocked silly from that one.
Out of the corner. Big clothesline from the devil himself. He's got to be feeling extra angry. Huge clothesline.
This match is just like a Robert Pattinson movie, because it's the devil all the time. Josiah's in charge of this one, and I think he's setting up Jones for something, but look at Dakota France in the corner.
Oh! 2 fists raining down on Josiah and Jones. Like I said, whoever wins this has to defend against both Stonewall and Jordan Whitaker in Eddyville, Kentucky. So you got to wonder if it's really a victory. I mean, you become the national championship. That's super nice, and that's a big goal here in the WWA, but you're almost lining yourself up for more punishment. Bulldog from Dakota France. Russian leg sweep. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Dakota France sent to the outside once again.
I was about to say Josiah throwing Dakota France to the outside, because as we all know, this matchup is going to be easiest when it's a one-on-one contest and you don't have to worry about somebody else.
You do want to eliminate one of your opponents, take him out of the equation, because a one-on-one contest has less factors. 1, 2, kick out by Josiah.
That's right. You throw that opponent to the outside, and it's going to be like the number 17. Not many factors. It's a prime numbers joke. And an incredible exploder.
Exploder suplex from the leader of the People's Temple. Jones choking the life out of Josiah.
Dakota France was trying to get some distance, but it looks like Jones, noticing that in the corner, decides to go after him.
Jones with a low kick to Dakota France, mid-back. Oh, Michinoku driver from Jones. 1, 2. Running kick from Josiah, splits it up.
That's the problem with triple threat matches, is not only do you have to defeat your opponent, but you have to worry about somebody else interfering at all times.
I take offense to Jones when he entered earlier. You heard him mention that he did not care that Josh Mackey is leaving tonight. But I'd like to remind the viewers at home that Josh Mackey, this is his last night, but he's moving on to greener pastures.
Moving on to greener pastures, is he? What? Anyways.
Jones up against the ropes, having to use that top rope to stabilize himself. Dakota France and
Whoa.
Josiah making a makeshift alliance. Double clothesline from Jones.
I was about to ask where the fairness is in the two,
1. Kick out.
and Dakota France and Josiah teaming up against Jones, but apparently it doesn't matter because Jones is just that strong. Look at him. He doesn't need the People's Temple at ringside with him. He can handle this all on his own. He's dominating this matchup right now.
Yeah, very curious that the People's Temple did not come out with Jones. We saw Mercy earlier tonight.
We saw Mercy, who was victorious earlier tonight. We're going to see if Jones can follow that up as well.
She was victorious thanks to the Marauder and Solomon, who were at ringside and assisted in her victory over Lizzie Six one-on-one after they assaulted Nick Willis at the last show.
Now I'm noticing that Jones is being very methodical with his offense. He's not running wild. He's not trying to get the energy too high. He's just having focused strikes, although it might not be working out too well for him.
Yeah, he's trying to divide and conquer, which I guess is the name of the game in this match. Back elbow from Jones, national championship on the line, big clothesline. Back elbow from Josiah.
Josiah has this crowd behind him.
Clothesline in the corner.
Dakota
Another
France.
clothesline in the corner from the devil himself, imploding cannonball. And once again, Josiah in the driver's seat. Another imploding cannonball, and Josiah, you gotta think he really wants this national title after losing the WWA Championship on the last Hysteria.
I was going to ask, what does it mean for Josiah if he is able to take another champion?
Oh, headlock driver
go
blocked
round.
into the murder go round. 1, 2, broken up by Dakota France.
It was right in front of Dakota France. That was unfortunately a shocking misstep for Jones, who's usually much smarter than that.
Yeah, good thinking from Dakota France, able to block that headlock driver that would have spelled disaster for him. Reverse Irish whip, Luthez press, and the fist comes raining down on the current national champion.
Dakota France, I think he might be close to telling people to start their engines.
Oh, big
I'm glad I called
clothesline.
it too soon.
Big back elbow. Oh, jawbreaker.
It looks like Jones is trying to get some distance.
Dakota France has Jones lined up in a precarious position. Uh-oh. Oh! Dakota France ducks a clothesline. Stunner!
Stunner! Stunner on Josiah.
I think it's time for the most famous words in professional wrestling. Oh, low drop kick.
And he nails it on Jones.
Another low drop
Right
kick.
back on Josiah. So, but if you're Dakota France, you got to choose one of your opponents and you got to stick to him. Otherwise, you're fighting a 2-on-1 contest.
Well, he was going for a super kick, and there's the headlock driver by Josiah. Oh, wait.
Josiah thrown to the outside.
1, 2, 3. Jones defends the national championship successfully.
And still WWA National Champion, Jones.
Will Jones be so lucky at the final WWA event of the year bonus track in Eddyville, Kentucky, when he has to defend against Stonewall and Jordan Whitaker? Speaking of Stonewall, the main event tonight is a steel cage match. Vanderpool versus Stonewall. This is Hysteria.
Need high-quality pro wrestling gear at a great price? Look no further than Power Trip Pro Wrestling Gear. Each piece is handcrafted with the greatest care and quality possible. They even do a lot of gear seen on WWA Hysteria. For quotes, examples of work, and more, head over to facebook.com/PowerTripBWGear.
Jones calling out the People's Temple. You gotta wonder what this is about.
Yeah, we're back on WWA Hysteria. Jones still out in the ring. And he is calling out the People's Temple. We did notice that they did not accompany him to the ring tonight.
You got Mercy, Marauder, and Solomon out there.
You three were carefully chosen. You have served me well, but from this day forward, you guys are on your own.
What?
Wait, did he just...
He just dissolved the People's Temple.
What does this mean for the People's Temple? They're on their own?
Well, he said that they have served their purpose, and now the People's Temple looking on confused, but you gotta wonder what's next for all three of these people still in the ring. Folks, coming up next, Logan Legit versus Nick Depp. We'll let you know how this got to this point between these two. This is Hysteria.
Hey buddies, I'm Jake Edwards.
I'm Drake Jackson.
And I am the Wrestle Bucket, a literal bucket who is a pro wrestling fan like you.
And together, we host Ruthless Passive Aggression.
Ruthless Passive Aggression is a podcast where the three of us go through WWE's Ruthless Aggression era pay-per-view by pay-per-view.
You can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Back on WWA Hysteria, Nick Depp making his way to the ring. On the last episode of Hysteria, Nick Depp taking umbrage with something that Logan Legit said in a backstage interview, calling Nick Depp a joke.
Which is funny to me. If any of them is a joke, it's not Nick Depp, it's Logan Legit. Have you seen him?
Well, nonetheless, Nick Depp assaulted Logan Legit after Logan lost the WWA National Championship to Jones. Another thing to remember is that Nick Depp, you see it in his hand, he has the Ultimate Opportunist contract in which 747 really won that national championship, that Ultimate Opportunist contract. And then Nick Depp demanded that 747 hand it over and then relieved him of his duties. 747 no longer with the World Wrestling Alliance.
Well, 747 unfortunately lost a loser leaves town match against Stonewall, and honestly, I know that we're ripping on him for it, but it was good for Nick Depp to take that contract into his own hands. If it would have been in 747's hands, he wouldn't be part of the company anymore.
I don't know. I mean, Nick Depp really took that opportunity away from 747. As much as I don't like 747, that was an opportunity that he earned in that triple threat match. Nick Depp has snatched it away.
Have I ever mentioned how much I hate this song? Oh, it's shocking. It's for somebody that I hate.
Logan Legit on his way to the ring. He lost the WWA National Championship thanks to Nick Depp on the last episode of Hysteria, as we mentioned.
What I don't understand is why are these fans cheering for Logan Legit? Logan Legit, I think, cut extremely low with the comments that he made against Nick Depp. He's been nothing but a bully. Why are the fans cheering for Logan Legit?
I think it was an offhanded comment that Logan Legit made backstage that got under the skin of Nick Depp that didn't really need to.
Baby girl, the only offhanded thing about Logan Legit is those second-hand tights that he's wearing. Are you kidding me? They're so last year.
Logan Legit beloved by these fans.
That's right, he's beloved by these fans because, like Logan Legit, they are also a nuisance and also not intelligent. All kidding aside, though, I've seen these two go to war several times in the past, just in exhibition contests, and they fight like hell. These two know each other inside and out, and knowing that they have this amount of bad blood between them, I expect this to be a brutal contest.
Yeah, there's an actual grudge between these two this time.
Evansville, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a grudge match. Introducing first, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the current holder of the Ultimate Opportunity contract and the #1 contender for any title he chooses. Evansville, please welcome the Lord of Livermore, the Platinum Standard, Nick Depp!
Listen to that call. I think that might have been the best call Josh Mackey's ever given in his career.
His opponent weighs in at 145 pounds. Folks, he has come to us tonight all the way down south from Clearwater Beach, Florida. Evansville, I present to you the juiciest peach in the WWA, Logan Legit!
See, again and again, this crowd goes for Logan. Sorry, I think my audio cut out. This crowd goes crazy for Logan, and I just don't get it.
Both members of this match ready to get this one underway. Referee Devin Pointer calling for the bell, and this is going to happen right now.
Yes, you are, King.
Oh, and he's pushed right on his butt.
Who pushes someone?
Oh, low kick. And Logan Legit has Nick Depp in the corner.
Those were extremely hard strikes, especially this early on in the contest. Nick Depp needing to go to the outside to get a bit of a breather. Meanwhile, look at Logan Legit. Logan Legit could strategize, he could try to go after his opponent, but instead he taunts. What kind of competitor is that?
Nick Depp rolls to the outside. Logan Legit really wanting to get this one underway, but Nick Depp ducking him every way that he can.
Nick Depp needing to point out the rules to referee Devin. Unfortunately, I don't believe referee Devin can read. Oh wait, that's not the rule book, that's a contract. Yeah, duh, apparently I can't see either.
Nick Depp complaining that his hair's being pulled.
I would agree with that. I mean, look at Logan Legit. Logan Legit has half of his hair braided. There is no hair to pull.
I don't know that Logan would pull on Nick Depp's hair. For those of you that don't know at home, Logan Legit is also a hairstylist, and I don't believe he would be that abusive to hair.
He's a hairstylist, and he's pulling off that style. Honey, he needs to go to Michael. Now, Platinum Standard, Nick Depp is trying to get this contest underway, and Logan Legit not going for a test of strength because he knows that he would lose.
I don't know about that. I just think all respect's out the window. Logan Legit remembers clearly what Nick Depp did to him on the last Hysteria. More chops. Oh,
my God.
Big chop.
Extremely big chop. It's brutal out here. Logan Legit. Logan Legit, he's signing up.
Oh, big hip attack.
Flying bum tackle.
Cartwheel. Big slap to the face.
Who slaps someone in a contest like this? That's not very sportsmanlike. He could take a page out of the rule book. Oh my God!
Big seated senton.
That might have just taken that might have just taken both of them out, honestly. Nick Depp taken to the floor, back into the ring post.
Yeah, Logan Legit gets Nick Depp back in the ring. Nick Depp not in a good position.
Oh no, that is not a good position for Nick Depp to be in, because now Logan Legit is laying the boots to him.
Yeah, repeated stomps from the juiciest peach in the WWA.
Juiciest peach in the WWA. There's nothing there. He's a surfboard.
Look at this. Oh, Nick Depp avoids it. Logan Legit catches himself and catches an elbow to the back of the head. Mounted strikes from the Platinum Standard.
Using the fullest of that 5 count is the Platinum Standard. Nick Depp, he might want to be careful. And my friend, the Platinum Standard Nick Depp is dominating this contest so far with a brutal regular suplex. Look at him showing off those guns. I didn't know that those were allowed in the Veterans Memorial Coliseum.
Oh, look at this. More strikes in the corner. Nick Depp's going to have to get out of there. Referee Devin Pointer getting Nick Depp out of the corner.
I was about to say unique offense, but there's nothing really unique about punching somebody in the face. It is effective, though.
Low strikes from Logan Legit. Wait a sec.
What in the hell was that? Oh
Nick
my God.
Depp going for a backslide. No, catches him in the gory special position. And he's grabbing the wrists and just torquing those shoulders and legs.
Shades of Gory Guerrero with this one, and Logan Legit might have to tap out. I mean,
yeah, just bending Logan Legit into a pretzel. Oh, and lowering him into a pin. Wow, 2.
Logan Legit is honestly pretty lucky that he managed to kick out of that. I think it was just because Nick Depp didn't have the best positioning.
Yeah, kick to the face by Nick Depp there.
Messing up that awful nose of Logan Legit.
Oh! Nick Depp dropping onto Logan Legit.
And you can tell that those comments from Logan Legit really got to Nick Depp, because Nick Depp has been going after the face and clawing at the face a lot more than he usually does against his opponents. He is angry and he's determined. And he's also the Platinum Standard, and that's why I think he's going to be coming away with the victory in this contest. Although this crowd is going wild for Logan Legit.
Yeah, Logan struggling back to his feet. Nick Depp was looking for a submission there with a clutch-like maneuver, and Logan could be lining up for the sliced peach. No, Nick Depp blocks it, sending him into the turnbuckle. Oh! Right to the ear/back of the head region. And Nick Depp with a strike to the ribs of Logan Legit. Off the ropes. Big knee lift from the self-proclaimed Platinum Standard of the WWA.
I don't know if there's much self-proclaimed about it. I mean, he is the Platinum Standard. He is, if you tried to make from the ground up a perfect professional wrestler, you would come up with Nick Depp. And look at Logan Legit, I believe tried to use a slap to the face to get out of that.
Oh,
mildly
forearm.
effective.
Another forearm. Repeated strikes from Logan Legit. Eye rake from Nick Depp.
That's what I like to see. I like to see a good eye rake.
I don't like it, but it is effective. Referee Devin Pointer telling Nick Depp that he probably shouldn't be doing that. Off the ropes goes Logan Legit. Tornado head scissors, no. Nick Depp punches him. Oh! Northern Lights, 1, 2. The bridge is enough for Logan Legit to kick out of.
Beautiful pin after that Northern Lights suplex.
And the strength from Nick Depp. Logan Legit's feet not even touching the ground there.
If you're the Platinum Standard Nick Depp, what do you go next with on offense against Logan Legit?
I don't know. I mean, he's always got that Nick kick, but I don't think he's done enough damage to Logan Legit to be able to get that one off.
See, if I'm Nick Depp, I think I would set up for the Livermore Lariat. Although he might not get a chance if Logan Legit hits a sliced peach.
No, Nick Depp puts
But he
him
lost
in.
his footing. That gave Nick Depp enough time to be able to reverse out of it.
Yeah,
and he's setting up for the big kick.
No! He turns it into a Death Valley driver into the bottom turnbuckle.
And look at where Logan Legit got dropped. He got like dunked straight on the top of his head in the corner. That's the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, not good for Logan Legit, the former national champion.
Nick Depp is saying it's over. 2, 3. Oh, but Logan Legit still has a little bit left in him.
Yeah, Logan Legit kicks out, but how much has been drained from the juiciest peach in the WWA?
I think that was really a 3 count. Let's go to the instant replay.
Let's not go to the instant replay. We have a match going on.
That we do. And what we do have time to go for is we do have time for Nick Depp to go to the top rope. I think he's going to drop the strap. The juiciest peach is about to get squished, juiced, I don't care.
Yeah, the strap's coming down. Nick Depp could be looking for that fist drop. There it is.
Nobody ever kicks out of the fist drop. What? Logan Legit kicked out at 1.
Yeah, not even a 2 count on Logan Legit.
I have no idea how Logan Legit did that. Nobody ever kicks out of the fist drop.
Nick Depp's calling for another one.
That's right. And as we all know, he has to put the strap back up so he can take it down again for a second fist drop.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on. You don't have to do that.
That's right. Take it down, King.
You don't have to do that.
Show off that Adonis-like body for the entire Coliseum. Brutal fist drop. This is going to be 3, 2. I don't understand how Logan Legit is able to kick out of that. If you're Nick Depp, what do you have to do next? I mean, you've thrown some of your best shots.
There's not a whole lot left in the repertoire.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to throw around some fancy French out there with repertoire. Oh, Nick Depp going up to the second rope, the deadliest rope, so he can drop the strap again. That's right, drop it down, King.
No.
Show him who's boss. No!
Oh, Logan Legit thought he caught him with a boot, but it looks like Nick Depp's gonna try to apply that figure 4. We saw this on the last Hysteria, taking out the legs of Logan Legit. He softened him up on the last episode.
And see, that's what happens, Logan. Logan already had weakness coming into this contest with his leg, and he knew it. He thought he was going to use that leg to be able to reverse his way out of the fist drop, and he used the injured leg. I honestly don't know why he did it.
Yeah, Nick Depp's trying to, pin attempt. Nick Depp's bouncing in that figure 4. You can see that just adds more torque and more damage to the figure 4. Logan Legit also has to focus on keeping his shoulders off the mat.
I mean, we've seen some of the best wrestlers of all time pass out from the pain of the figure 4.
Wait a second, Logan Legit reverses the pressure.
Reverses the pressure, and Nick Depp might have to try to get to the bottom rope, or Nick Depp could be the one that passes out.
Yeah, Nick Depp could be looking at submitting here. Back into position for the figure 4. You can see Nick Depp keeping his shoulders up off the mat, bridging, trying to keep himself out of the predicament that Logan Legit just found himself in.
I gotta be honest, I thought that was gonna be it for Logan Legit. Although Logan Legit manages to fight his way out of it, and he's back on the mount. Getting lefts and rights in. There's a fury of punches. They're not the cleanest. But nothing about Logan Legit ever has been.
Oh,
he's
would
working
you
this
stop?
crowd up.
Oh!
That was a brutal kick.
And another brutal kick for good measure. Oh!
Another slap.
More kicks, and it's personal for Logan Legit.
And Nick Depp is down in the corner. Logan Legit might want to be careful. He might get himself disqualified. Nick Depp has been knocked silly.
Nick Depp being held up by that bottom rope. He's trying to stay seated. Oh, low drop kick.
Again. Two.
Kick out by Nick Depp.
I honestly thought that was about to be 3.
Logan Legit still has to do some more damage to Nick Depp if he wants to put him away.
Yeah, but also if you're Logan Legit, you want to get Nick Depp away from those ropes.
And Nick Depp, a veteran of the ring, always knows where the nearest rope break is. Big forearm from Nick Depp.
That's right, you don't want to get in a striking contest with the former Golden Gloves champion.
Jawbreaker.
Nick Depp appears to be groggy.
No, wait, over the top rope goes Logan Legit, but he hangs on.
Oh, he might be.
Oh! Nick Depp went for a shoulder block.
And you saw about how well that worked out.
They're both out on the apron. No way.
No. He couldn't be thinking of a.
Oh! Code red on the apron from Logan Legit.
You got to wonder if Logan Legit's going to be able to get Nick Depp back in the ring. That's going to be a lot of dead weight. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. He did it immediately.
Logan Legit going up top, looking to finish this one off. Molly go round. 1, 2. Kick out at the very last millisecond from Nick Depp.
That was too close for comfort. Logan Legit is obviously pissed off at the call, but he can't get mad. He's got to be able to stay on offense.
It was a fair, unbiased 3 count. Both of these men slugging it out on their knees.
Yeah, there's no love lost between Nick Depp and Logan Legit. Look at Nick Depp going for those body shots. We know how much Nick Depp likes the MMA training. I thought he would have gone for a full mount and tried to get some of those Livermore Lariat!
Rebounding into that Livermore Lariat.
Well, this one's it for sure. Nobody kicks out of the Livermore Lariat.
2,
3. What?
Kick out by Logan Legit.
Where did Logan Legit get it from?
The crowd here behind Logan Legit.
Listen, this entire Coliseum's cheering for Logan. Oh, but Nick Depp drops his strap again. You don't think he's sizing him up for the Nick?
Oh, wait, Logan Legit catching the foot, sending Nick Depp backward. Low kick. Logan Legit calling for it, runs up.
No.
Slice peach.
No.
1, 2, 3. Logan Legit picks up the victory.
Logan Legit.
Damn it.
Logan Legit picks up the victory against Nick Depp. Nick Depp still has that Ultimate Opportunist contract, but is walking away the loser of this contest.
Certain that we had that match.
The action does not stop there. We've got one more match for you tonight. It's another grudge match. Stonewall, Vanderpool in a steel cage. There's no escape for either of these men. This is Hysteria.
If you are looking for the hottest WWA entrance music, be on the lookout for Hysteria Through the Curtain. Volumes 1 and 2 are packed with your favorite WWA themes, including Tyler Hawkins, Jordan Whitaker, 747, Alexander Knight, Ray Waddell, and more. You can find it now on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Just search for World Wrestling Alliance.
We're back on WWA Hysteria. It is time for the main event of the evening. This is a bitter rivalry between these two, Vanderpool and Stonewall. Take you back to Independence Day earlier this year. Stonewall was recruited to Team Vanderpool when they faced the Team WWA in an elimination tag team match. Vanderpool insisted that Stonewall do his bidding for him, and Stonewall walked out on Team Vanderpool. I'm Drake Jackson in the booth, and for some reason Colonel Harper has disappeared, so it's just me up here because I'm the only professional in this broadcast booth. To be honest, it's kind of nice to be up here by myself. Vanderpool incensed by the fans here. What a night it has been. We have a new WWA champion. We have new tag team champions. An action-packed night, and we're wrapping it up with a steel cage match with a grudge held between these two. There he is, Stonewall, who we've seen in a cage match before, throwing his opponent through the cage wall. The door this time will be bolted shut. He's throwing a chair in the ring. Stonewall's ready to get this one underway. Many would argue that Stonewall, when he returned at Rock and Roll Forever earlier this year, cost Vanderpool the ownership of the WWA. Oh, and back in the Veterans Memorial Coliseum, Stonewall getting a table and more. Oh, there goes a chair into the ring. This man has gone mad on the outside before he even gets in the ring. There's another chair. Stonewall getting out all of the equipment. He's ready to go. He's ready to lock himself in there with Vanderpool for this one-on-one contest. No escape. Oh, and looks like we're going ahead and getting it underway. No ring introductions needed. Big exploder from Stonewall. Josh Mackey getting out of there in his final night in the WWA. Stonewall bounces Vanderpool against that cage wall, moving the cage wall. The bell rings and we're officially underway. Oh! Stonewall bouncing Vanderpool off of the cage wall once again. Look at this. Wall number 3. Vanderpool just tossed like it's nothing into the cage wall. And Stonewall wasting no time going to grab that table. What does Stonewall have planned here? Uh-oh. I don't think that's a good idea for Vanderpool. He's not going to be able to reverse that Irish whip, and he's caught. Exploder suplex off the cage wall. Stonewall just punishing Vanderpool for exiling him away from the WWA earlier this year. Stonewall spent some time away, fired from the WWA thanks to Vanderpool, but Vanderpool is no longer in charge of the World Wrestling Alliance. Look at this, Stonewall just carrying Vanderpool around. German suplex. Big German suplex, just tossing the former president of the World Wrestling Alliance across the ring. And the cage door is shut once again. No chance of escape for Vanderpool. Uh-oh. Stonewall calling for the package pile driver. That's the move that cost Vanderpool the company. Vanderpool's gonna try to escape. Oh, pendulum. Oh, and Vanderpool bounced face first off of that cage wall by Stonewall. Again, Drake Jackson in the booth here for the main event. Left alone, I don't know where Colonel Harper is, but nonetheless doing my best to be a professional and call this brutal match. But even I may have to look away at times. The fans calling for one more. Big chair shot to the back of Vanderpool. Stonewall could be winding up and calling for that discus lariat. We saw him put Derek Neal down with it on the last Hysteria. Oh! Big chair shot to the leg by the Prince of Perfection, Vanderpool. Vanderpool done it all here in the WWA in a short period of time. Former tag team champion, former national champion, former WWA champion, former president of the company, and now looking to add a victory in a cage match to his resume. Big running knee strike. I mentioned Stonewall's experience in the cage earlier in the match. Vanderpool also having former experience in the cage match, defending the WWA Tag Team Championships against CCW and Ray Waddell at Fan Appreciation Night 2018. Oh, chop block from Vanderpool. And just like that, with a few underhanded tactics, Vanderpool's in the driver's seat. You can see he's gripping onto that cage wall to get some leverage onto Stonewall, because Stonewall definitely has the power and size advantage. Stonewall able to get out of it. Again, a chair shot to the head. And just like that, Vanderpool is in a position that he wants to be in. We knew he would have to resort to some very low tactics to get the advantage in this cage match, and it looks like he's doing just that. He sets up Stonewall in the chair. Hard right hand. Hard right hand. Look at Stonewall's delirious. He tried to swipe at Vanderpool, but ended up missing. Out of the corner. Oh! Drops Vanderpool right onto the chair. That could be the opening that Stonewall needs. Picks him up over the shoulder. Once again, trying to ram him into that cage. Stonewall sent into the cage instead. Oh, and again for good measure. What a night it has been here on WWA Hysteria. Finishing it up with this steel cage main event. Vanderpool off the ropes. Big knee strike onto Stonewall. As mentioned earlier, Stonewall beating 747 in a loser leaves the WWA match at November Rain. So he's coming off ahead of steam in this steel cage match. More stomps. Oh, chair shot to the arm, just inflicting punishment all over the body of Stonewall. There's a chair shot to the back. And he whips that chair into the corner. Referee on the outside checking for escapes. Referee on the inside checking for pinfalls and submissions. They've got this covered. The crowd trying to will Stonewall to his feet. It's not working as Vanderpool tries to escape. strike to the back from Stonewall, cutting off Vanderpool, who had nearly escaped over the top. Remember, both feet have to touch the floor for someone to win by escape. Pinfall and submission also valid inside the steel cage. Low kick from Vanderpool, sending Stonewall down onto the top rope. This could be the opening that Vanderpool needs if he wants to win this contest. He just needs to climb up over the top, but that's easier said than done as he comes down to inflict more punishment. I believe he knew he had not inflicted enough punishment to possibly escape. Hard stomp to the arm of Stonewall. Ooh, chair shot square to the head of Stonewall. And now he's using that chair to sandwich Stonewall's neck, who has a history of neck issues in between the chair and the bottom rope. Oh, and another chair shot, this time to the back. Vanderpool wedging that chair into the opposite corner, setting up some sort of painful contraption against Stonewall. What's Vanderpool thinking? Oh, he was thinking running knee strike. Stonewall sends him in there. He's going for the exploder. No, Vanderpool fights him off with elbows to that neck once again. Vanderpool now climbing up to the top of the cage. Stonewall cutting him off. Could be lining up for the package pile driver. No. Vanderpool calling for the door to be open, but not yet. Stonewall able to keep him from escaping. Blocks a German suplex, standing switch, sending Stonewall headfirst into the cage wall. What's it gonna take for either of these men to end this match? Vanderpool now underhooking both arms of Stonewall. There's the pedigree. And Vanderpool realizes this is his time to escape. I don't think he believes he's done enough damage to get the pin, but this could be the time to escape. Vanderpool looking back. Very uneasy, very unstable up there. And I don't believe he wants to risk escaping. 1, 2. I think Vanderpool took too much time off of that pedigree, and also trying to escape over the cage wall is a very unstable cage wall. Could come crashing down to the floor, which would technically get him the win, but at what cost? Off the top rope, wheel kick, reverses onto Vanderpool. Both men are down. No countouts in this steel cage match. Referee not administering a 10 count. Double chops to the chest. Once again, clubbing blow to the chest of Vanderpool. Off the cage wall, German suplex. I believe Vanderpool's stuck. Stonewall's got him up. Death Valley power slam, 1, 2, kick out from Vanderpool. Still not enough to put down the Prince of Perfection, the former WWA champion and president. this, Stonewall going to the top rope. What's he thinking here? It could be a splash. Oh, Vanderpool throws the chair into Stonewall's head. Once again impacting that head and neck region. Look at this, off the ropes. Big knee to the back of the head. And he's desperately trying to roll Stonewall over. Vanderpool now trying to escape the cage, climbing to that top turnbuckle, thinks he's done enough damage. He's up on that platform. Oh no. Look at this. Vanderpool now, what's he thinking? Oh! Massive code red from the top of the cage. 1, 2, 3, no! Just a 2 count. I don't know how either of these men are still in this. What is Vanderpool setting up for? He gets 2 chairs across from each other, setting up for some sort of contraption. Four chairs set up now, and Stonewall struggling to get back to his feet. Oh no, surely not. Stonewall able to fight out of it, and he's on the chairs. No, no way. Big package pile driver through the chairs. 1, 2. How did Vanderpool kick out of that? Neither of these men wanting to give an inch in this steel cage grudge match here in the main event of WWA Hysteria. Low blow from Vanderpool. Both arms are hooked. Could be going for the pedigree, no. Leg sweep from Stonewall, sending Vanderpool face first into the cage. Discus lariat knocking Vanderpool off his feet. And he can't. No way. What is Stonewall thinking here? What is Stonewall thinking here? He's getting the table, setting the legs up. Stonewall sets the table up. Whatever he is thinking, it is not it is not going to turn out well for Vanderpool. Vanderpool perched on that table now. Oh no, you don't think. You don't think. No way. No way. Stonewall up on top of the cage. Big splash through the table from the top of the cage. Wow. Wait a second. Wait a second, there's Nick Depp. He just shoved referee Devin out of the way. He's getting in the cage. What's he doing? What is he doing? What is happening?
Nick Depp raining down strikes on Stonewall. And CCW, it's the WWA champion. And CCW raining down strikes on Nick Depp. Nick Depp's trying to escape. CCW and Stonewall. No way, Vanderpool just won by escape as everyone was distracted.
Your winner via escape, Vanderpool.
Vanderpool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? What is happening? The lights have gone out here in the Evansville Coliseum, and I'm not sure what the hell? Those are the same black masks that CCW and Vanderpool wore. Who are those people? Are those the trainees? Those are the trainees! These men have been training before WWA shows. Vanderpool hired them, and they're laying waste to the referee. They're laying waste to CCW. They're laying waste to Stonewall. What in the hell is going on? I want some answers. Are you kidding me? The cage door had been changed shut. What is happening? Well, I guess I know where Colonel Harper's been. Him and Nick Depp and Vanderpool seem to be in cahoots with these men. What in the hell? No way! No! Nick kick from Nick Depp! What is happening? Uh-oh. Stonewall's fighting back. Get him, Stonewall. Come on. The numbers game is too much for Stonewall to handle. CCW has been incapacitated in what would have been one of the best nights for Stonewall and CCW. It's been ruined. What is going on around here? I want answers, and I hope to get answers on Facebook.com/WWAISNOW. What is going on? Look at Colonel Harper, so proud of himself. They're cheering on Vanderpool. These men started training at the same time that Vanderpool owned this company. And you gotta think that has come into play. They're all leaving. What a sour way to end the last episode of Hysteria. Folks, be sure to join us for the next season of WWA Hysteria. As much as it pains me to say it for that douchebag Colonel Harper, I'm Drake Jackson. We're gonna get some order around here. This is Hysteria.